So this is the new N1S Pro 4K from JMGO. It's the world's first triple laser 4K projector with Google TV built in, and I have to say I'm absolutely blown away by the quality that this projector delivers. It's stunning. Don't forget to hit the red button to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up and click the notification bell to get my next video first. So JMGO sent this across for me to review. They've not asked me to say anything good or bad about it, and all of the thoughts expressed will be my own. Now, if you're familiar to the JMGO range, then you'll be quite familiar with the design. Not much has changed there. It's still got that really intuitive gimbal type design, which means that you can project in almost any direction. And there's also the turntable, so you can spin this round 360, no problem at all. There's two HDMI 2.1 ports and a USB and a power, and that is about it. But the picture quality that this thing delivers is just so super bright, it will blow your socks off. It really does look absolutely incredible. And here it is on a white screen in another room of mine, and it almost looks like I've just superimposed that image onto the screen. It is unbelievably bright. In fact, I wanted to give you an idea of how it looked in daylight compared to when the blinds were shut. On the left is with the lights on in the room and with the blind open, and you can see it's quite bright in that room. And on the right, it's still the same time of day, but I've turned the light off and I've got the blind shut, and you can see the difference. And yes, obviously it is better, and the highlights definitely pop more on the right hand side, but how good is the picture on the left? It really is a game changer for me. It's absolutely stunning. So all of this is achieved by what's changed on the inside. This year, the Microstructure Adaptive Laser Control, or MALC, is the 2.0 version, and that's been developed and innovated by the JMGO team. And that gives you 2400 ANSI lumens. You also have a quad layer diffuser system, which gives you an impressive brightness uniformity of over 95%. And the dynamic light speckle reducer technology will reduce the laser speckle by 96%. And I literally went up right next to the screen, and there is zero evidence of any laser speckle that I could see. Let me zoom in now and see whether you can see any. Now, this is also projecting onto an ALR screen, which one will make the image slightly darker, but also can be more prone to laser speckle, and I just didn't see any evidence of it. Another thing that I was super impressed with was color accuracy. On the bottom left hand corner there, you can see actual source video from a video that I took when I was in Dubai recently, and that same source video being projected via the JMGO N1S Pro, and I'm blown away with how accurate it is. This gives you 110% of the BT 2020 color gamut, and it gives you a 1600:1 contrast ratio. The blacks look great, and the colors just are almost identical. As well as autofocus and auto keystone correction, there's also auto screen fitting, and this is where it will detect a screen, it will send out this image, the sensor on the projector will read the image, detect the screen, and adjust the screen to the correct size, which is brilliant, and it worked every time. You can also use manual keystone correction if you're projecting in a strange or unusual place, or you want a certain size screen. Here I'm in my kitchen, and I thought it would be great just to project onto those kitchen units, and as you can see, I'm dragging the corners of the screen to fit those units, because we don't want them hanging over the edge. As you can see, all of the lights are on underneath, above, and in front, and it fits it brilliantly and gives you this type of result, which is absolutely incredible when you consider what you're projecting against. There's also the obstacle avoidance technology. Here a plant pot is annoyingly in the way of the screen, and so it will detect that plant pot and then readjust the size of the screen so that your outdoor viewing can be uninterrupted, and it really does look absolutely brilliant. The gimbal design of this projector, with its 135-degree vertical and 360-degree horizontal adjustment, means that you can project in almost any position. If you want it on the ceiling, for instance, no problem at all. And with real-time autofocus, you can just drag it back down onto your wall or your screen, and it will automatically adjust. Here I'm projecting onto a small wall, and as you can see, as I move it, there's no going off, there's no delay, it literally just changes it as you move it. It adjusts it and makes it perfectly straight, perfectly watchable all of the time. It really is very clever. Having the gimbal stand definitely makes this projector very easy to use in multiple scenarios. With other projectors, you sometimes get a tiny little screw which unfolds to give it a little bit of an uplift, or you've got to use a tripod. Or there's some projectors which has just got nothing at all, and you end up having to prop something up underneath so that you get the screen fitting. The N1S Pro now comes with Google TV pre-installed, and for me this is a game changer. It really does feel like it unlocks the power of home cinema in one device. You don't have to worry about plugging anything else in. And the great news is that Netflix is pre-installed and works brilliantly. 4K HDR movies playing straight from Netflix, straight from your device, is definitely a game changer. Obviously, if you want to, you can add another device, whether it be a games console or a cable box, but you can literally take this thing away with you and have all of your apps all ready to go right from the start. Another area which I think will really impress is the fact that this projects well pretty much on any surface. This is a 100-inch white matte screen and it looked great. This is my ALR screen, which is grey and is actually slightly darker, and so therefore you wouldn't think it would do as well, but it still looks brilliant. And here I'm projecting just on an outside painted wall, and again it looked super bright and super vivid. And the beauty with the portability of this projector is it doesn't really matter where you are. You can project it against anything. This is my kitchen units, and again the picture quality was just insanely good. And even if you've got a small space, well then just setting it up against a little bit of a spare wall, maybe about 45 inches, then it is still going to look brilliant. So it can be one for everything, a big home cinema screen and also a tiny little TV size screen. It doesn't matter, it works brilliantly, and everyone I'm sure is going to be super impressed. Now, I'm a huge fan of gaming on a big screen, and 100 inches on a gaming console is absolutely stunning. Now, I know some people would prefer to be on a smaller screen, but I think there's nothing more immersive than playing excellent games on a huge screen. I tried various different games, from Dirt 5 to FIFA to Crash Bandicoot, all gave me a better experience than on a TV. Super immersive and super fun. And also, I thought the sound quality with its two 10-watt speakers, DTS and Dolby Audio support was definitely brilliant. Listen to this. Now obviously, to get the full benefit of the best sound, I recommend hooking it up via the HDMI ARC, and that will give you access to be able to plug in a 5.1 surround sound system or a soundbar or something to that effect. So in summary guys, for this price range, I think that this is almost the perfect little projector. It delivers an incredible picture, and it delivers that no matter what you're showing. Whether it be big screen movies, it feels immersive. You've got excellent colour accuracy, one of the best that I've seen when I've tested it with my source video. And you've got incredible brightness. It doesn't matter whether it's a bright room, ambient lit room, or a dark room, you're getting an exceptional picture. This year, having the benefit of Google TV built in, for me, is a game changer. It means that with Netflix and all of the other apps that you've got right to hand, you can literally pick this thing up, take it anywhere, and project it against anything. And you're going to have a fantastic experience. This is the JMGO N1S Pro 4K. It's a stunning little bit of kit. Check out the link in the description, and that will give you much more information. Thanks for watching this video, my friends, and I look forward to seeing you on the next.